Good morning. It's Monday live with Dr. JJ from the Anam Cara corner. From a reading from Solomon. For God created us for incorruption and made us in the image of God's own eternity. But through the devil's envy, death entered the world, and those who belong to this company experience it. When we consider the gift of God's creation, we're reminded that every day we're renewed, discovered. Christians often envision eternity or immortality as a perpetual state of being, like that evoked by the final stanza of Amazing Grace. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we'd first begun. The author of Wisdom has a rather different idea of immortality. Here, immortality is not so much about a state of being, which the soul can continually, endlessly onward. Instead, immortality signifies a relationship, an enduring relationship with God. It was for this relationship that humans were created. Human dignity rests in our relationship to the divine. Even in the midst of pain and suffering, even surrounded by injustice, essential human nature does not change. We were created for good. We were meant for enduring relationship with God. The text urges the community of faith to take a long view of human life, a view that begins with the creation of the universe and extends to an ongoing relationship with God that is beyond time. Such a long-term view provides hope for human life rather than despair. It frees the faithful to do things that do not make any sense in the short term. Work for justice, give to the poor, care for widows and orphans, build peaceful relationships, delight in God's presence. This, says wisdom, is what we are created for. And what does it mean for us that God makes us in the image of God's own eternity? And God, we are created to do your work in this world now, to give to the poor, to care for those in need. Amen.